Winston Chen enjoys getting out and about. Now retired and living in Florida without a set schedule, he can enjoy the outdoors. But for a time, his leisurely strolls were filled with anxiety and frustration.
I don't know when I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You know, if I go for a walk down the street, if I walk out there, half an hour, I come back, I got to urinate. Outside there, I have to urinate.
Urinary incontinence is a condition that not only disrupts daily life, it can also be a source of embarrassment.
Life was like miserable for me. And I was leaking, you know, pants was always wet. And, you know, a lot of after effects.
So it's been about 20 years of horrificness, the horrificness being the issue of incontinence, which who even talks about incontinence at age 37? That's just embarrassing. So the net of it is, for about 20 years, I battled with this incontinence issue. It got progressively worse. So when I had my daughter about 7.5 years ago, it became such an issue that I wasn't able to do basic things like jump rope. Not that I jump roped with her when she was an infant, but over the course of the time, since she was growing up. Jump roping, couldn't get through a workout without having to go to the bathroom 4 times for fear that I would wet myself during a workout. Wrong. My own wedding, my second wedding 4 years ago, I went through 12 pairs of underwear in my wedding dress. Two of my sister's weddings, I changed my underwear 11 to 15 times, somewhere therein. So clearly the issue was, it was an issue and it needed to be addressed. So finally, I got it together and went to my general practitioner and had a conversation with him about this, because clearly, I was too young to be dealing with this at age 37, and there must be other women that are going through this and must have found a solution to this.
What's up, YouTube? Today I want to talk about something that will be embarrassing for 99.9% of the population. Today we are going to talk about bowel and bladder dysfunction. Yes, I said it, poop and pee, which happens to be a big concern for people with MS. It's embarrassing, it's messy, and it could happen at any moment. According to the MS Society, bladder dysfunction affects about 80% of all patients. You can have hesitancy, incontinence, or the urgency, the urge to go. And for me, it's hesitancy. Like, I will sit on the toilet, and it's not that I'm camera shy or I can't go. It's just, it takes a second. And you just can't rush it, which kind of sucks, you know, if you're out in public, you just kind of sit there. No, I'm not really waiting for you to leave so I can take a massive dump. I'm just trying to pee. Bladder dysfunction also makes UTIs more common for MS patients, and then whenever I pee before my Tysabri and they're like, oh, you have a UTI, and I'm like, well, I don't feel like I have a UTI, but I guess the pee strip doesn't lie, right? And they always try to treat it because UTIs have some kind of connection to symptoms. Like, you might experience more symptoms if you have a UTI. You talk to your nurse or your doctor about that, because I never did.
Hey everyone, welcome to Spina Bifida. Let's talk about bladder leakage. No, not the medical technical side of bladder leakage. I want to talk about society's view on bladder leakage. Society views bladder leakage as something that is embarrassing and specifically associated with small children or the elderly. If you're young, like your 20s, between your early 40s, it's considered taboo to talk about bladder leakage. Society sees it as something to make fun of and tries to make you feel bad about something your body just does. Well, hi, my name is Andrea Lassell. I'm 24 years old and I have bladder leakage. I wear bladder control pads and I've been wearing them since I was little. I wear bladder control pads on a daily basis, and yes, I still fight some internal ableism that tells me to feel embarrassed that I wear bladder control pads, but I'm gonna share that it's okay that my bladder leaks, and it's okay if yours does too. My bladder leaks, it's been like that since I was a kid. It's just a part of me. And you know what? We should stop assuming it's just an elderly thing and stop assuming it's something to be ashamed of.